Welcome to Masteropath Connections. I'm here in the Amazon rainforest with Steve Jack. And the most awesome teacher.
Thank you.
And I'm so blessed that you've come into my life. I really am. And it's all through synchronicity.
Yeah, we've had such an adventure so far, haven't we? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we started off in Manchester. We connected there. We did a workshop for your group.
Yeah.
Then you came down to London for the first few keys of the Limitless program.
I did.
And then she's just been in the Amazon for the real deep dive. My word, huh?
Yeah, we're on day 14.
Day 14, so one ceremony to go. So
yeah. Steve, when you came here originally, you came as a participant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you just share, some of your journey when you were going through, that process?
Absolutely. So when you come and you want to go through something like this, you have to really makes you take a look at the stuff you can't see and to shed layers that are there that are no longer serving you. So it was very intense for me. I really went far in a short time. I really dissolved the ego. I stepped into my higher self. I went through 2 shamanic deaths, which are very, very intense experiences where you go completely through the death experience and you completely dissolve. So a lot of purging. Oh my goodness, I didn't know I was carrying so much purging. All the old programming was coming out.
Yeah.
So through the process, I was able to fast track myself 10 years. What would have taken at least 10 years to get rid of the programming, the reptilian programming that is held in our system from the reflex type programming, to step up more into our more divine template. This really is the fast track for you to be able to realize things, and the insights and the knowing that you get fast track you so many years. I mean, you've been through the experience, you know.
I have, yeah. I mean, for me, the first 2 ceremonies I didn't experience a lot of purging, but my goodness, the 4th ceremony, the 3rd and 4th one was massive. For me personally, I was purging personal will and allowing divine will just to permeate every cell in my body. And what's really interesting about the purging process that I've found is it's so cleansing. When you're doing it consciously, with intent, just to let everything go that no longer serves you.
Yeah, great.
I never thought it would be so liberating, like being sick and running to the toilet.
Yeah. I mean, certainly because you've also been exposed to the keys that I teach around the keys of transformation, of centeredness, purity, stability. As we move up the chakras now, stability, creativity, identity, then love, how love unlocks us then to the divine will. And then you knew really what was great for you. I'm so happy you got direct experience of then shedding the personal will and dropping into divine will, and understanding we're just a program that when we link into God's will here on the planet, everything becomes easier. You can just relax, life just unfolds beautifully and organically because you're running a program for the divine.
Yeah.
And so it's such a beautiful experience, and I know it's going to make a massive shift for you. It's going to be amazing.
Oh, it already has. I see myself completely differently. I've actually seen myself as a great galactic being. I've dissolved into the nothingness. I've experienced death, being completely without form, being a butterfly. It's just been incredible.
What the medicine does, for those of you who are not quite sure what the process with ayahuasca is, I mean, we're taking a lot of other medicines as well. I mean, we're taking medicines that are recalibrating the nervous system, completely bringing people down, stripped back into their bodies rather than being overstimulated by the nervous system. There's organ purifiers and blood purifiers, all freshly picked right where we are in the Amazon. But I guess people are at home watching this are quite interested in the sacred medicine ayahuasca and how that works with chacruna. So maybe I'll give a little explanation of what's happening there. When they mix chacruna with the ayahuasca, and you've seen the whole process, we made it from scratch here, so you know it well, but they boil it up and it gets boiled down to very, very concentrated form. And when you drink these 2 plants in combination, you don't take very much. I mean, it's super concentrated, but I don't take about that much, like a little sip. Couple of gulps and it's down, is that it allows your body to uptake and utilize DMT, and this is only ever done usually at the moment that you're born. As you come out of the womb, DMT gets released so that the soul can transverse across the veil into the incoming body, and then again at death, so the soul is able to leave the body and go across the veil again. So it allows the consciousness to cross the other side of the veil and sit in this other dimension for a few hours. And then in this other dimension you get full realization of many, many different things that are happening in your life. And you also get the knowing that it isn't finished when you leave your body.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so how does that make you feel now that you've experienced the other side and know that you still have your full mental and emotional bodies intact on the other side?
Oh, it's incredible. It really is. You know, I didn't have a fear of death before, but, you know, this is like just giving me so much more deeper understanding, direct knowing of what it's going to be. Because, like, you know, we still have this unknown, you know, what really happens.
And of course, and it's like a theory as to what you think might happen. So it's quite nice coming in and getting direct experience on it.
I think it's also really useful to experience this so that if you have loved ones who are departing, you know, to help them understand what they're going through and, you know, that transition into the next world.
Absolutely, and you're able to make very clear communication with them too in that dimension. So it's very beautiful for people who can reconnect with lost loved ones and people like this. You can make a reconnection. It's lovely.
Steve, what would you say to people who are just saying, "Oh, you're just going on a drug trip"?
Yeah, they don't really understand it's a medicine. This is a medicine that's been put here by Spirit to help us. It's really here to help us a lot, and it's certainly no drug, because it's no fun. That's for sure. When you're purging out both the, you know, sometimes you're sitting on the toilet and you're purging this way and you want to vomit at the same time. You can rest assured that you don't do it for shits and giggles. No, it's a medicine. It's a medicine that recalibrates our system, recalibrates the DNA, recalibrates our entire cellular matrix as well as our light body. As we're going into the second part of the program, ceremonies 4 and 5, you would have experienced recalibration. Where your light body gets reworked and your entire light body gets recoded and reworked, so you actually come out with an entire different energy matrix which makes up your energy system. So in this way, this is why we know for a fact that this is so transformative, this particular program, the way that we've structured it with 5 ceremonies, increasing intensity, all the programming in between where we go through the keys and we go through divine principles with people so they can understand how they can apply this in their life and start to align with divine love and divine will so that they can unlock divine wisdom and get the direct knowing. And this is really part of the pathway of this evolution of the human race we're going through. Humanity's moving from a carbon-based structure into a crystalline structure, from a 3rd dimension vibration to a 5th dimension vibration. So it's a very exciting time. We're living on Earth where humanity is evolving. We're evolving into a new species. And some of the children being born on Earth right now are evolving, coming in fully activated already. But for us adults, we have opportunities now through programs like this to fast-track our ability to move from this 3rd dimension up into the 5th and live as 5th dimensional beings here on 3rd dimensional Earth.
And help the people that are in the 3rd dimension to
Totally. I mean, we're going through the shift at the moment, and with the alignments that happened on the 21st of December and the work that we've been doing at the foundation, joining together the mass meditators, the 5th dimensional template dropped into the earth when the sacred sites came online. I mean, I was on Machu Picchu 21st of December last year, of 21st of December 2012, and Tiara and I were there, and in front of the Temple of the Sun in Machu Picchu, and the temple was sending off all these energy codes. Really, and we were shaking in front of the temple like this, they're completely coded. So we know that the sacred sites have been kicking off, and the template now, what we've been told from the other side, is that there's a 5th dimensional template in place on the planet. Now, the significance for this is amazing for humanity, because now it's so much easier to be pulled up into that template. And the work that we do here, we do a lot of work for the collective, that now when you come away, very many of the people are coming on, and they have much greater opportunity to sit and live at 5th dimension. I mean, and living at 5th dimension is so beautiful. It's filled with love, grace, ease, flow. You let go of the struggle, the worry, the anxiety, the fear, all that's been dropped out, and you live just with so much peace and love and serenity in your life every day. It's so beautiful. This work we do is so deep and so beautiful, so purifying, and it's so amazing for me as a facilitator and a shaman on this journey to help people to really experience that, and it's been such a pleasure to work with you.
Oh, it's just amazing. You were such a beautiful teacher for me, and you know, the shaman and you know Funi here are just masters, and what I've really learnt to appreciate is the keys that you've been teaching us about centeredness and grounding, because that has helped me so much during the ceremonies, and I didn't realise actually how often I actually wasn't in my body.
Yeah, it's incredible, huh? And
Yeah.
I know that you know, these keys are really fundamental for people allowing to move through it. And listen, you don't have to be on the medicine to experience the keys.
No.
Okay, medicine is just a fast track way of doing it, but the keys are universal and are able to be accessed by you at any time to, you know, help transform your life. And you know, I know that you're based in Manchester, and actually I'm going to be in Manchester November 1, 2 and 3 this year, 2013. So if you're on the Mastery Path list and you'd like to come and experience the keys without medicines, but to understand the energetics of things and the true nature of reality, please come along 1st, 2nd, 3rd of November. We'll put a link on down below here that they can find out some about it. Just go to limitlessworkshop.com and you can sign up. What was your experience of the one, because you came to London?
I came to London. I found that attending the one in London was exactly what I needed right there and then.
Yeah.
And it's really helped me to get so much more from this program here as well.
Yeah. And I'm also
I've gone a lot deeper.
I'm also doing activations. So all the things we realise here I transfer to people on the course.
Yeah.
So the activations are transmissions where I'm sending energy out to the group through meditation and through a transmission that activates their energy field. So actually by attending you get a lot of work on your energy body as well, and all these realizations drop in. So it's really beautiful. So,
yeah, I really recommend it. One of the things that I realise is that, you know, in this physical body we are on a path to mastery. It's great that we've got Mastery Path, actually, because it is the path to mastery, and we bring all these amazing speakers in like yourself from all around the world, and I just want to say thank you.
my pleasure.
Thank you. I'm really looking forward to doing the shamanic training with you.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible, huh? What an amazing experience it's going to be.
Oh yeah.
We're going to have a few months leading into it of self-study, and then we're going to have 40 days here in the Amazon to really go through deep transformation and to give you the skills to be able to facilitate what you saw Tiara and I do here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So if you want to come along to the Amazon, I'm going to be organising a group to come here to just experience the way of life. This is how it used to be, really connecting with nature. I know I've got my iPad here, but there's like no electricity, no running water. You know, we bathe in the Amazon, we play with the butterflies. It is just
She plays with the butterflies. They seem to like this one, huh? I can't get near them sometimes.
Yeah, we've just got this amazing connection now with the butterflies. It's so beautiful. Yeah, so grateful for that. So if you want to join us, just let me know. You'd be very, very welcome. And just do it. You owe it to yourself.
Well done, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Steve.
Well done. I love you.
I love you too.